When we look at what are standards, it practically encompasses specifications. It can also be guidelines or guidance documents. It can be a code of practice document, and it can also be glossary or test methods, all of which may include consumer protection elements. So why bother involving consumers in the development of standards? We as consumers provide inputs on how a product is actually used. Also, consumers have the potential to identify abuse or misuse in the market. Consumers also provide inputs on the products or services to determine if they need mandatory standards. The International Organization for Standardization or ISO established the Consumer Policy Committee or ISO Copilco. ISO Copilco has initiated many standards such as standards for complaints handling, dispute resolution and customer satisfaction. The popular ISO 26000 guidance standards on social responsibility and standards to justify consumer protection needs such as online purchase or e-commerce. Malaysia witnessed limited consumer participation in standards and standardization activities still. FOMCA and Era Consumer Malaysia were the pioneers in this line. Malaysian Association of Standard Users was established in the year 2014 with the aim to advocate the importance of compliance with safety standards for consumer products and services. Being relatively new, many still associate standards users with FOMCA among the oldest consumer organization in Malaysia. Many also sort of incorrectly refer to standards users as Standards Users Association or MASU. We are just standards users, and we are here to improve use of standards as means of addressing societal, economic and environmental issues locally, regionally and internationally. The goal of the organization focuses on improving compliance, making trading of safer goods and services, to advance education in standardization, and last but not least, become the regional resource center for ISO 26000 guidance on social responsibility. The core activities of the association focuses then on capacity building, developing resource materials, carrying out research and comparative testing, developing advocacy materials and carrying out awareness sessions. In 2002, the Department of Standards Malaysia and FOMCA, while standards users was not yet established, drafted safety regulations for toys which were the requirements based on ISO and the European standards. In 2007, the situation presented itself when close to 1 billion toys were recalled from the market. The situation justified the need to make toy safety standards mandatory. Standards users carried out a lead detective exercise and found out that out of the 24 toys that were tested, 22 were positive for the presence of lead. This provides a strong case for us to push for a toy safety regulation in Malaysia, which was approved by the Ministry of Domestic Trade, Cooperatives and Consumerism in 2010 and enforced in 2012. Other areas in which standard users contributed to the improved product safety and performance standards are limiting the content of BPA in plastic feeding bottles and heavy metal detection in ceramic tableware to seek revision of the food regulations in 1985. Driven by passion for consumer protection, standards users continues to test several consumer products in the market, namely food, and has resulted in an improved market surveillance and testing methods. Voluntary standards has limited capacity to influence industry to promote compliance. With mandatory standards, one will witness that in developed or developing countries, compliance with mandatory standards are effective in promoting safety of products and services. Industries as well prefer product safety standards to be mandatory to discourage competition with cheap, often substandard products. It also prevents dumping activities of unsafe products in developing countries.